friend. We hope you had a fantastic, fantastic week. So, I want to share with you something like about, when God gives you a dream and when God gives you a vision, often they don't become reality the next day, right? Right? Like many times you experienced it, probably, we all experienced it, that it didn't happen right away the second. So, it takes perseverance to live it out and not to quit. I heard this really cool saying, and I hope I don't butcher it, I probably will. It's it's that if you're like in a situation and things are hard and you feel like giving up and your dream hasn't come true and things hasn't happened yet, you're probably not at the end. Probably still in the middle, and it's still going to happen. And recently we were in Korea, and Jen and I were speaking at this big gathering. We went up on the stage, like, just when we got ready to speak there, and walked up. And then when I arrived up on the top of the stage, I looked at the crowd. There were like probably about 300 people, and they were from all different backgrounds, from young to old. And that moment, God reminded me. He said, remember when I gave you that dream and that vision to bring people into community and to teach people how to do community and you to build community with people. Remember that? And I said, yes, I remember. And in that moment it came back to me. I was standing on that stage looking at that crowd with tears in my eyes, seeing God coming through with His promise. Seeing God coming through with the words He spoke and saying this is going to be a way like how people are going to get back into community and you're going to teach it different places. And Jen and I stood on that stage and looked at that crowd. We saw it happening. We saw it happening internationally. And we were so encouraged. Both of us were. So God is faithful. He's not going to give up. If your dream, what God put on your heart, and your vision that He put on your heart hasn't come to reality yet, it's not the end yet. So keep going. Don't quit. Don't quit in the process, because He has more for you. He has more for you. I think through the Bible, I think through so many great men in the Bible, how many times did they have to wait? How many times did they not see their dream come true? And saw it later. Just think about it, David. He was working for the king for many years till he actually became king. He was even persecuted. He was even chased down till it actually happened. Think about New Testament. Think about, all the Christians in the New Testament that it talks about. Many of them had that vision to bring the gospel to people. And they did. But it cost them. But then often they saw that dream become reality. Now, look back at the times, look today. How many countries in the world know the gospel? Many, many countries. Because those guys never quit. Because they followed the dream God had for them and didn't quit on it. And that's what I want to encourage you in today. Stay perseverant in the dream and the vision God has given you. If He hasn't given you a dream or a vision, start praying. Because it says in the Bible, a man without vision is kind of like not a very happy man, right? He goes into a really hard time in his life. So all of us need vision. So I want to encourage you. If you don't have a vision yet, pray and ask God to give you a vision. Let Him speak to you. And then trust Him for that vision to become reality. Because He wants to do it. It's not you that's going to do it fully. It's Him that's working through you to make it happen. So remember that. And take this to your heart. And believe God will come through. He will not quit. He will not quit. And if it's hard and challenging and you feel like giving up, you're not at the end yet. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You might be only one step away. Have a blessed week. And remember, You're amazing and loved. Remember that. Never forget that. Alright. Bye, friend.